Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 2 of our Forming the Caliphate series as Morocco, but I won't name this series Forming the Caliphate just because the other one was Forming the Caliphate. This one will just be Morocco, and we'll try to be Morocco as long as possible, and when we can form the Caliphate, we will. And this time I'll say the episode numbers just so we don't get lost. We could sort of have an idea of how long we're spending on the series. So, let's go ahead and start doing some stuff. Let's go ahead and ally ourselves with the Ottomans right away. They won't accept an alliance with me. Will they do a royal marriage? They won't do a royal marriage either. So let's just go ahead and improve relations with them. Do we have any claims on Tlemcen? We don't. So I probably might want to start fabricating a claim. Or build a spy network. I want to ally myself with France also. I mean, historically, Morocco allied themselves with France. So that definitely needs to be an option there. So we could go ahead and maybe start improving relations with them. But let me first guarantee them. Should I guarantee them or should I not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now the question is, if Portugal allies with Castile, I mean, I'm gonna get a little scared declaring Ceuta, so I might be a little hesitant in trying to reclaim Ceuta. But if they just ally with Britain, for example, and they don't ally with Castile, then that's better for me because then I only have to deal with them. You see, I'm not sure. I don't know if I should ally myself with Granada or if I should. Let's ally ourselves with them. Let's offer an alliance. And we can hopefully, they'll ask us for a royal marriage. So what is this? I can enact a taxation policy. So these are the taxation policies that we were talking about. What's our subjects' liberty desire? 46, 48. So it's sort of up there. And they are giving us somewhat of a decent income. Not great. Where's that taxation screen? Oh, it's on their government. So, also, I forgot to mention, if you see my camera start glitching around, there's really nothing I could do. Every, like, 10 minutes into recording, 15 minutes into recording, it starts glitching out. So then I have to, like, pause it and then come back to it. So if you see it pause, if you see it glitch out, and I don't notice it, I will eventually fix it. Okay, so which one do we choose? Do we choose the efficient, the land, or the lenient taxation? I kind of need the manpower if I'm thinking about going to war. Right. Or I could focus on getting my money for a couple of years, getting a strong income. Let's do land acquisition so we can get some manpower. Let's go ahead and build some troops. You have 11-4, so we'll just build another army here. Yeah, let's build another army consisting of 6 troops, I guess, and that'll be our main siege group. So let's do... I need 25 to build. Alright. Let's lower army maintenance. Let's do that. And we definitely want to make use of our forts. Let's go ahead and mothball our forts for now. Let's set our rivals to Castile. Let's set our rivals to Portugal. Let's not do Castile just yet so we can see if Castile doesn't pose a threat now, then we could just let them be. But if they start getting on our case, then we'll rival you. Let's rival England. Yeah, so that's gonna be great, and let's just leave that there for now. Let's not worry about advisors, and let's go down and pause. And we have a revolt. It didn't show up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and increase our army maintenance. We'll send you down here. Do you have a leader? No. Our ruler's pretty bad. Now the question is, again, when I was playing the Mamluks, for some reason I was aware that if you, for Muslim nations that have the Sultanate, if you put your ruler in battle, he won't die in battle ever. Because, I mean, historically, the king didn't really get involved in the battle. He sort of just stayed in the background. He didn't actually fight. That's my theory, but I feel like I could be wrong about that, about the historical accuracy, and I could also be wrong about with the game mechanic also. But I mean, it sort of is the case for me, at least now, because I've never had my king die in battle. I mean, I've had my king die in battle with other, Christian nations where the king actually fights. But in Muslim nations, as playing the Mamluks and all my other previous Muslim runs, I've never had the king die. So I think it could be true. So let's just set our ruler as it. Let's have him take down these rebels. Alright, so we have the crisis of Maghreb. The last century has been a harsh and unforgiving one for these countries of the Maghreb due to increasing desertification, shrinking urban population, general famine, and increasingly strong groups disloyal of nomads roaming the countryside. Most of the states in North Africa have seen better days. While things are looking up a bit lately, internal trade is on the rise and there are signs of increasing urbanization again. Our states are still shadows of their former selves. Many fear that once the Iberians have finished off the kingdom of Granada, they will be coming for us. So we'll get a hit on institution, trade, and stability. Oh, we haven't looked at our trade. So let's see what our trade situation is. Do we have any merchants? Yeah, so these are collecting. I mean, they're collecting basically nothing because this income is so small and we have a small percentage anyway, so there's really nothing for them to collect. And this is our main trading port. And there's nothing going downstream over here. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing we could do unless we try to claim Tlemcen. Tlemcen is not a main, is not a center of trade, so that's unfortunate. Alright, we'll see. What's Granada? Granada has 4%. We could probably ask for transfer trade power. I mean, if I royal marry them, then probably they'll do that. Propose that the merchants should steer trade to you. Or I think the trade power is going to be better. But let's just have our men come down there. Royal marriage, thank you. So who is Castile allied with? And they've allied with Portugal. This is going to be rough. They pretty pretty much formed like an Iberian Union over here. Portugal, or the trio. Portugal, Castile, and Aragon. This is going to be a bit dangerous. We have to watch ourselves. And obviously Portugal has allied themselves with England. So we just need to get this alliance from France. So let's improve relations with you. Will you do any transfer? No. Okay. Again, what is this offer on center? Okay. There's no institutions yet. Let's quickly check. Did we pass the feudalist? Yeah, we definitely passed feudalism. Now we're at Renaissance. Alright. Abu Zakaria Yahya al-Watasi. In all but name, Morocco has not one but two royal dynasties. Since 20 years past, almost all power formerly held by the Maronite dynasty has in fact been wielded by their formidable Wattassid vizier Abu Zakaria Yahya. Insanely popular after his victory over the Portuguese in 1437 and his patronization of the Idrisid cult in Fez, Abu Zakaria Yahya has ensured that the royal bureaucracy is both well-functioning and imbued with Wattassid family members. As the Wattassids are related to the Maronite rulers, this is in itself perhaps not worrying development. Now that Abu Zakaria Yahya lies on his deathbed, however, we cannot but wonder what the future will bring. The great man has seemingly left nothing to chance and has already arranged for his cousin to succeed him as vizier. But what remains unclear is what the Wattassid family will do in the future with the network Yahya has built them. Alright, so he's dying. So we move towards mysticism. Is he dead yet? I mean, we have the Maronite rule here, but as they said, we are sort of very influenced by Wattassid. Royal marriage. Oh, I didn't royal marry my And if I deal with the rebels, they should like me more, right? When can I integrate them? 54, so that's 10 years. 10 years with all of them, okay. Finally getting some income. Oh, we are collecting. It just took a little bit to load up. But we are making a little bit. And we have our ships over here, which I forgot. And transport 3 large, and we have some light ships. So let's send you to protect trade. Not protect trade. Let's do privateer in Sevilla. And we could just mothball you. I mean, we could technically disband our transports. We don't really need them. What's the maintenance on our transports? .04 per month. Alright, that's really nothing. So let's just, I guess we'll leave it. It won't hurt. Let's just mothball you. And let's send you to go home during war. Although, I mean, obviously, I might have to do it manually. Just in case I forget, it'll do it. Okay, so we're improving relations with France. We're doing the spy network. I kind of want to get a royal marriage with these two. Their form of government is a sheikdom. I know what that is. They have a Malik, which is a Malakite, which is essentially a tribe, but it has a king. And then we have an emirate. Yeah, I'm not sure what all these different ones mean. But these three don't have sultans, and they don't allow royal marriages. Oh no, they did allow it to Meli, because obviously that's a king. What about you? I'm already royal married with you. Seuss is the only one that's a little bit different. Oh well, we'll annex them once we can. We'll move you towards here. Merge you. How many ships did they have? 20? 19? Alright. We gotta be a little bit careful, because they could start building some transports. I mean, if they have more than 15 transports, then they could do some damage. What did I want to check? I wanted to check the... I was going to check something. Idrisi cult of Fez. Fulfilling a long-standing legend, the preserved body of Idris II was found in one of the mosques of Fez a few years ago. Ever since this event, the Idrisid sheriffs have been on the center of a growing cult in Fez and in our kingdom in general. This devout cult seems destined to lift the hearts of our population after the harsh period we have left behind us. There is, however, always a risk with passionate popular movements like this one. It wouldn't do for them to forget who wields the temporal power. So the Idrisids, which is actually, historically, they are the next dynasty that rules Morocco after the Marinid. Let's support them. I mean, yeah, let's get this new dynasty, because I feel like this dynasty is a bit weak. I have no legal heir. He's 45. Alright, will the Ottomans accept an alliance? Oh, far from it. You can't do this because we need at least 50. So once we have a 50 opinion, we'll do that. Alright. We have a core on this. Right? Yeah. I mean, we will attack soon. Do not worry. We will attack soon. Once this goes to 50, we'll change it to friendly. What about you? Okay. You're mothballed over there. We're getting some income, not much. Alright, so let's go ahead and change this to friendly. Will they accept an alliance now? No, not yet. Alright. Okay, so I guess we'll end the episode here. We have allied ourselves with Granada, and we're trying to ally ourselves with the Ottomans. And we're going to try to annex these vassals, and we're fabricating a claim on Tlemcen, who are allied with Jidrid, but who cares? And we'll get ready to head to war. That'll be it for this episode. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe.